Alright everyone, welcome back to another tier list video. Today we're doing a Skylanders Giants tier list this time instead of Spyro's Adventure. We're not going to be including anyone from Spyro's Adventure, we're not going to be including any Series 2 or anything like that. Just the new characters introduced, because that's all I really used in the playthrough if you watch that over on Twitch. If not, that's okay. Right now I've already finished Skylanders Giants, but right now I'm doing Skylanders Swap Force. So we're getting pretty close to the end of the game, I believe. We're getting close to using everyone for sure. We've got like 3 characters left. But anyways, link in the description will be a link to my Twitch. So if you wanna watch the Skylanders Swap Force run, and we're also gonna be doing like Trap Team, Superchargers and Imaginators eventually. So if you want to see all those, click the link down in the description, and you'll be able to watch those and be there with me while I play them. But anyways, we have our tier list here, of the Giants and then the 8 cores that were added to the game. And we're just gonna start off by ranking them. This is not gonna be entirely based on how good they are. It's just gonna be like my personal opinion. So like what I like about the design, how fun the character is, and how good they are all going to be good like key factors in in how they play. Like if it's really well designed, if I really like the design, but they're not very great, they're most likely not going to be an S tier, unless I just really like the character. But if they're not well designed but really strong and fun, it depends. It all just depends. There's gonna be different like rankings for everyone. It's not gonna be entirely the same for everyone. But anyways, let's start off with Fright Rider. Fright Rider, I honestly kind of like the design. The concept of riding around on this, I think it's a chicken, whatever the skeleton is. I don't mind it. It's pretty good. And he's pretty strong. So I'm gonna put him at B. We're not gonna put him at S. Not S. We're definitely not putting him at S. We're not gonna put him at A. I feel like he's not. You know what? I feel like he definitely does deserve it. I feel like he does deserve the A rank. Next up, we have Hot Dog. I love Hot Dog so much, but he just doesn't seem like that great of a character. Also, keep in mind that for this playthrough, trying to get through everyone, I didn't like upgrade them all fully, so um they they weren't at their strongest when I played them. So keep that in mind when I'm ranking these. For some of these I've only used like their first 2 moves when they're unlocked, like when you first use them. But Hot Dog, I just love his design so much. So we're gonna put him at B tier. He wasn't too great. He wasn't too great of a Skylander, like attack wise, but he was pretty fun to play. I like running around with him, and then I love his design. And then next up we have Chill. Honestly, I'm not too big of a fan of Chill. A lot of like the more human characters, like Fright Rider is different because like he's obviously like more of an elf. Like he doesn't like blue skin, like pointy ears, white eyes. Like he's not as humany. So it's not like any like I don't mind him as much, but Chill just like the it's human skin color, like um you've got like it's just like built like a human. I don't really like that too much. So design wise, not really a big fan. The like the big ice blocks are honestly, I don't like their feel, like her moveset kind of feels kind of clunky, I guess. Like the throwing whatever these are in her hand, that's not too bad. But like her ice wall things just didn't feel too great. We're gonna put her at C tier. Just not a big fan. Next up we have Flashwing. Honestly, Flashwing is pretty useful in the um there's this part where I can't remember exactly where it was, but there was this part where you needed the there were these purple crystals. I think there might have been also rocks that she can destroy, but she's really useful. It's kind of like Prison Break and Spyro's Adventure, where you can like break certain rocks and crystals and stuff that you would need like a pickaxe or bomb or something for. So for that, we're gonna definitely useful. I do like the design a lot. I'm gonna put it at A, just because that usefulness just bumps it up a notch. Like that extra use, it gives you extra use to your Skylanders, which is really cool. Next up is Sprocket, immediate D tier. D tier. I hate Sprocket so much. I don't know if anyone can really argue with that. The design, not that great. Um, the attacks also just didn't feel that great either. I mean, the turret was kind of cool, but like besides that, I feel like just Sprocket was not great at all. I hate Sprocket so much. Didn't feel very fun to play. I felt like I was constantly dying with Sprocket. So for that, Sprocket's going into D tier. Next up, we have Pop Fizz, the GOAT, one of the best, if not the best, from Giants. S tier. His moves very fun, very strong. They're He's a very great character, and the design, how can you hate this guy? Look at him. He's fantastic. So he is immediately going into S tier. I don't want to hear anyone say anything different. Pop Fizz is an S tier character. Next we have Shroom Boom. Shroom Boom, I honestly don't mind his, but his moves just don't feel that great. Like he's kind of same thing as Hot Dog, so that's why he's going into B tier. I like his design a lot, but his moves just didn't feel, his little mushroom wall. Like I hate those wall abilities because they really feel like they don't block much. But him being able to shoot stuff is like also just didn't feel too powerful. Like it's okay. I'm not a big fan of range characters. I like getting up close ish. Like I like I don't mind range characters. I'm fine with some range characters, but like just him, he didn't feel too great. Like playing wise, he was fun. Like putting those mushroom walls up were kind of fun. And then his design, I love him. I love his design. So for that, he's going into B tier. Next, we have Jetvac. Jetvac, honestly, not he. He's he's okay. He's an okay Skylander. Um, Honestly, like more towards the end, I was actually finding him kind of useful, because like more towards the beginning when he was a lot lower level, because I tried throwing him in like halfway, probably over halfway through the game, where he was, and then he was level 1, so like he wasn't really putting out much damage. But like later in the game when I used him again, he did actually kind of pull through, so I'm gonna put him into B tier. He wasn't too bad. Next up we have Swarm. I I'm gonna put him at, oh, it's either S or A, because he's really good. Like attacking, I'm gonna put him at A. He's good. He's good at attacking. His little shoot, um, the things that he shoot out of his fist are really good. Especially like not like when you're flying. When you're flying, it's really good. Um, and he has good maneuverability for a giant. Like he's able to move around really easily. So I definitely think he is an A tier. He would be an S tier if I liked his design a little bit more. I don't mind his design, but I don't know. It's just something about his design that doesn't feel too crazy. Next up, we have Eyebrow. Eyebrow, honestly, I love him. I've got like a pumpkin eyebrow or something, um, which is cool, but he just didn't feel too like anything too crazy, because like if you use his eye attack where his eye detaches from his head, you'll like it your body's left open, and then you punch, and then I think you can summon eyes coming out of the ground. So I don't mind him, but he just didn't seem like anything too crazy. So his design's good, kind of. He was fun. Flying around with that eye was definitely fun, but he's gonna go into B tier. Next up, we have Hothead. Hothead, um, again, B tier. His design is it it feels original, but like it just doesn't. I don't know. There's something about it that's kind of off-putting. And then he's good. He plays well. I like that you can pair his fire with his like I don't know what it is, his tar or whatever. I feel like there's not like unless I just wasn't really I didn't really discover them, but I feel like there's not many characters that like pair their in this game it's A and B, their A and B attack. Well, on Wii, I've been playing on Wii. But their A and B attack, they don't feel like they really go well together except Hothead. I feel like in SWAT Force, it's definitely a lot less like that. They pair up well. Um, but we're not going over SWAT Force right now. We're going over Giants. So I feel like for that, he can go into A. Being able to pair those up is really nice. And next up we have Thumpback. He's definitely going to A. I always loved Thumpback so much. He's honestly not bad. Um, Being able to swing his thing around for a little bit of range, like get the people out of his immediate area. He's not bad. I definitely like playing as him, and he's a lot of fun. He's a lot of fun to just go on your belly and just slide across the ground and just knock everyone out of your way. So I like him. He's a lot of fun. Next up we have Crusher. I love Crusher so much. Um, he feels I think I'm gonna have to put him at B. We can put him at A. I love his design. Just big rock dude with a hammer, like it just feels awesome. He feels like he does a lot of damage on being able to stun enemies as well. Is very nice. So I'm gonna put him at A. Next up we have Bouncer. Bouncer's kind of like he's strong. He just doesn't feel that fun to play with. And then I mean I like his design. Don't get me wrong, but he just doesn't feel that fun to play with. Like you're constantly shooting like your things out, like you're out of his fingers, you're shooting a lot and then you're firing missiles out, but like it doesn't feel like they do a whole lot of damage. And you've got like you can aim the missiles as well once you upgrade. And then his lasers, once you upgrade more. I don't know if it's before or after those, like being able to control the missiles. I just feel like his moveset doesn't feel like that much fun. And then I don't know, like he might be kind of powerful. I can't really remember, but um, I don't know. He just didn't feel anything like too crazy. Next up, we have Ninjini. Honestly, do not like Ninjini. I don't. I like her design kind of. Her design's not bad, but just her swords just feel so slow. Everything about her feels slow, and then when she goes into that little bottle form, it just doesn't feel like it does anything. I didn't feel it really doing much for us. So I'm gonna put her into C tier, just not too crazy. I feel like she's on the verge of D tier, but I don't hate her too much. I like her design a bit. I don't mind it. Next up we have Tree Rex, S tier immediately. I love Tree Rex. Um, Being able to do his slam attack and then his charge attack are pretty nice. And he's also I don't really like using his shoot attack. He feel like just because Tree Rex feels a lot more close range, get in there, like attack and then get out kind of deal. So that's kind of why I'm still putting him at S tier, but I just don't really mind using that move. I mean, I use it occasionally, but like the slam attack and his charge attack are definitely feel a lot more useful. But regardless, he's still an awesome character. I love using him. Um, I and he honestly deserves the S tier. But anyways, we have all of the 16 new Skylanders added to Giants ranked. I would if I would have used the series 2, I might have ranked them, but I don't think they're like good until like I don't know if there's much of a difference until like you get their I think it's called their Wow Pal. I didn't unlock any Wow Pals because I didn't use any of the Series 2. But I just feel like they're not like I wanted to try out new characters and they didn't feel any different uh from the ones in Spyro's Adventure until like obviously you upgrade them to the point where it's useful. But yeah, that's why I chose not to rank all those. I didn't and not use them, but and then I'm for my swap force I'm not using them at all. I'm not using any of the Series 2. I don't know if there's any Series 3 in Swap Force, but oh, there's like Stealth Elf, the Ninja Stealth Elf, but yeah, anyways, I'm kind of rambling, but yeah, won't be ranking those. Um unless you guys want me to, it might be a bit because I want to get through all the games before I start if I want to go back and use Series 2s and stuff. I definitely want to max out all my Skylanders eventually. I've seen like guides to use superchargers to like level them up fast, and then use Trap Team and like defeat Chomp Chest in order to get them to get them like leveled up or not leveled up to get them a lot of money. So eventually I'll probably redo all these lists once I like max them out and stuff. Maybe not max level, but at least max out their moves. And then I can always, if you guys want, I can always do the Series 2 and then like Series 3, Series 4, whatever. If that's what you guys want. But anyways, that's enough rambling. We're gonna end the video here. I hope you guys if there's anything you think that I should have done differently, let me know down in the comments. Like, oh, I actually love Sprocket, it should be S tier, even though I don't think so, and I will never agree with that statement. If anyone says anything different about Sprocket being D tier, I don't know what to tell you because I do not like Sprocket. But yeah, let me know if there's anything you would change. I can definitely see like maybe Bouncer being changed or whatever. And then like if you have like personal attachments to certain characters. But anyways, we're gonna end the video off here. I'll see you all later. Have a good rest of your day or night depending on where you are. And also make sure to go down to the description, follow my Twitch, and if you want to see more Skylanders content, we're doing a lot of Skylanders. So definitely go watch my Twitch streams if you have some time. But anyways, I'll see you all later. Have a good rest of your day and night, depending on where you are. See you all later. Bye, guys.